Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? This is Lorenzo Reed coming right back at you. Now, listen. Over the next 13 visits, the next 13 sessions that we have, we're going to talk about something. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, I talked about having that blue energy, right? So now the next thing we're coming to is that I'm getting ready to put out a book. And in the next couple of months, when the book comes out, I want you guys to be able to take advantage of it, because the information that's going to be contained in this book is going to change your life. Now, over these next 13 visits, I'm going to provide with you little tidbits about the book. I'm going to give you information that can help you start to change your life. So to start out today, the first foundational thing that you need to understand is that you have to come empty. You have to come empty. Now, what does that mean? Now, ancient wisdom says that if your cup is full, but you're looking for some new liquids, you got to first empty your cup. You cannot pour new wine into old wine sacks. I'm sure we've heard of those things. Now, if that's the case, then if you want to make a change in your life, if you want to change your relationships, you want to change your finances, change your health, change any aspect of your life, even your love life, then you have to first go empty. You have to pour out all the things that society has been putting into you over the years. Everything that you've learned from your parents, everything you've learned from your school, everything from our Western society, Eastern society, everything that does not match up to what you are trying to accomplish. Because if you've been trying to change your life but been doing the same thing but not getting the results that you're looking for, then we got to start over. We got to get empty first. You got to pour new wine into a new wine cloth. You cannot pour it into the old wine cloth because it's going to sour. It's not going to taste right. It's not going to come out right. It's not going to age right. And therefore, you're not going to get the right results. So how do we do this? Well, in order to do this, first you got to stop doing what everybody else does and stop doing what you've been doing. You got to change what you've been previously doing. So for instance, let's say that you're in a relationship with someone, but you're not getting the results that you desire out of that relationship, not the fantasy that you created, the image that you originally had about what that relationship was going to be about. Well, first, now you can't change another person, but as far as yourself, you got to empty out all the things that have been inside you that created the poisonous, toxic relationship that you're in right now. And if some of those things are sayings that people have had about how marriage changes, a relationship changes once you become married. When kids come into the relationship, everything changes. Now, those things only change if you allow them to change. Because the relationship is between you and another person. You got to stop allowing the toxicity of everything on the outside coming inside. But in order to do that, first you got to empty yourself of all those things, all those emotions, all those negative energy that you've been carrying. All right. So if your finances are not the way you want them to be, then you have to do something different. Now, my rationale, if I need to fix my finances, one of my primary rationales is to go out and make more money, create more money. All right, but that's not the norm. That's not how most people think about it. It's like, let's cut back, or let's go change this job, or let's go do something different like that. But those things aren't different. That's the same thing people have been doing. So if you really want to make a change, then you have to do things differently. The people who have become great in this world did things differently than everybody else. But before they could do that, they had to first get to a point of emptying themselves. Colonel Sanders got to the point where he was sitting in his backyard, had wrote the suicide note to his wife. She came, found the note, went outside, and he was about to kill himself. He said, "I can't do nothing right." She said, "You can cook chicken." And from that one moment, he emptied himself. And in the next 5 to 6 years, he began to create Colonel Sanders. He began to create KFC. And then others came alongside him who helped him to mastermind that and create KFC. One of those persons was Dave. You may know Dave from Wendy's. He first helped create KFC before he went and created Wendy's, because he had to empty himself as well. So I'm telling you, if you want to go limitless in your life, if you want to make changes in your life, the first step is to empty yourself. So y'all have a great day. Look forward to you. The next few weeks of these videos that I'm going to shoot out to you. Pay attention, learn them, embed them, make them part of who you are. All right? So have a great day. Let's get some blue energy.